How would you assess your group's body of work so far?
Oh man, getting better every day. Very driven, focused. With a lot of experience in the room, obviously. But I think the thing I appreciate is how well they recognize there's another level, and that's what we're in the hunt to accomplish. So they've come along very nicely this spring. So building.
And then what have you seen from Isaiah and Riley and some of the older guys, just leadership-wise?
Yeah, starting with Foskey. He has done a fine job of leading the way, not only his words, his actions, but very pleased with him. Riley is another one who is having one of the better springs out of the entire group. Just to single him out for a simple fact that he's really worked at, taking the next step for him. But just to be honest with you, there's a group of older guys that have all really taken the bull by the horn, so to speak, and become leaders. So we just got to keep building, and we have to continue to keep our goals on the forefront of our mind. So everything we do has an ultimate purpose, if that makes sense. So I've been very pleased with that.
And then a guy like Jacob Lacey's had injury after injury over his first couple of years, but he's finally healthy. I mean, what's he kind of shown you through this point?
Yeah, Lacey, he's one of those leaders, those upperclassmen that has stepped up and has played really good football. He's done a fine job for us inside, and he's getting better every practice. He always has a great attitude, and I think a big part of that, stems from his love of his team and obviously love of the game. So he's been a joy to work with, and he's done a fine job this spring.
And then a couple of the younger guys, Tyson, Jason,
Onye. Man, Tyson Ford, man, he's going to be special. Done a really good job. He's played a lot of snaps this spring, and is really turning into a really good football player. And very excited about Tyson. Jason Onye is another one who, is fully healthy now and is taking advantage of these reps that he's getting, these opportunities he's getting inside. So, I think the future's bright for both those guys.
With Jason, is it kind of unique where he's only technically played 1 year of organized football, like a season? Is that a challenge for you at all, just to kind of remind yourself that he needs caught up in certain areas?
Yeah, so I think as a coach, you love that, you appreciate that, because he may be raw in some areas, but he's very coachable. So I feel like when there's not a whole lot of things to unlearn, it's a lot easier. So I think he's a young player just because of his inability to play because of injuries, and he played 1 year in high school. I think there's a lot of potential there. And the biggest thing about Jason is he's eager to learn. He's very coachable. We're working extra after practice every day, just about, and he wants to be a really good player. So future's really bright for Jason.